So hello, Zoom Tangle 5 Tanglers. This is a little bonus video because I forgot to show you a couple of things. And if it's too late, it's okay. I just want to have a clear conscience. And I did not show you how to shade Elegant as well as XYP. And I wanted to show you a few things that I did with my piece just to share with you. You can do whatever feels right to you, and if yours is done, great. So one of the things before I start to show you the shading, Mumsy was the first pattern we did right here, and I added a little dark. I wanted to add some dark ink, so I just randomly filled in the very first one of these little sections of, there we go, a little zooming. So when you start to do like an aura, the very first one, a little indent, I would color in randomly. So it gives us a little pop, a little bit more darkness. The other thing you might have noticed already with these hugging C's, I randomly, again, I did just a few. I did some darkening with a little highlight. I love that little look with a lot of patterns. And with E-Mingle here, I put a little bit of weight on these edges. I did it here as well. Zoom in. So just that little bit of weight on here can make a huge difference. And then I did the same with Betweed. I added some darkening here. I left this one as is, and so every other one I put a little darkening in. And okay, so let's get to the border. And so we did Elegant, and I hope you have Googled Elegant to see all the different ways you can spice this up. And so the shading for this is a little bit on the, I call them golf balls, I don't know why. Maybe because I went to a Zentangle retreat once, and when she showed us Muka, which this is very similar to, she called it a golf ball shape. And ever since then, that really helped me to draw this pattern. So a little bit of graphite, and I already did it, but then you just blend it in, of course, and just push it out, blend it in. The other place I decided to shade was at the edges. So think of like kind of top and bottom. So that's the top of the stroke and that's the bottom. So kind of where they all connected, I put a little bit there. And let's see if I can zoom a little bit. So you can see right here, put some right there where they all meet. So that's the bottom, and then the tops on the bottoms of the tops, really. So that's what I did with that. Okay, the last thing I did not show you, and I'm sorry I didn't show you, but everything happens the way it's supposed to. But this pattern, XYP, really the final touch is to give it an aura. So what I did not show you was this bottom aura. And I just added this. So we just kind of mimicked the shape straight across and then down with that point where that diamond is, and then straight across. So we're just really auraing that whole shape. And then after I did that, I only did it on one side. If you were to do this another time, you could aura it on both sides. And then I just put in some shading inside that outside aura there that we just created. So I did some and I blended it in. And I did that top and bottom. The other thing I did, as you notice, I also started to shade the other part of XYM. So really the outline or the edge of our frame, our border. So I did that. And then I added, and again, this is just what I did, doesn't mean you should be doing this, but I just wanted to share with you what I did. I added some more graphite all along the perimeter of our tile. Because my intuition was telling me to do that, to kind of just make it pop out of the frame a little bit. So that's my little bonus video. I hope it was helpful and look forward to seeing you soon.